Whew. Hello, hello, hello. So, I am live again doing these squats that I promised you I'd do, that I promised me I'd do. And what else? Just kind of wishing that I could answer my own questions without filling in the blanks for other people sometimes. But that's okay. Oh, that was totally word gibberish nonsense if you don't know what's going on in my head. I'm not sure I'm even going to make it make sense. I'll just say I've been trying to reach someone and I cannot. And that's not fun. Oh well. Okay. For today's squats, let's see what we can muster, what we can manage. We had 150 in the last one. I'm honestly not here just for the numbers, which is why I've added a little bit of resistance so I can, plus up the effect of these squats a little bit quicker. I think 100 is fine, so we'll shoot for that. And yeah, I am just personally wiped out. I think that the world is on some crap right now, and I kind of wish that I had kept to myself. If this is going to be a rant, let it be a healthy rant, right? I never liked dating in the entirety of my life. Not once have I been like, oh, I really like this, which says probably one of two things. I've either been dating the wrong people or dating actually sucks, and I'm not sure which because I've never liked it. But I'm realizing, at least in this point, like from this point in this moment in my life, if I don't like it, I don't have to do it. And I probably won't keep doing it. Not until it's fun, not until I want to, not until it feels like something that makes my heart stutter or actually makes me want to get dressed up and go out. I'm too old for that, honestly. I'm too old to not like dating and still do it. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I think I was born too old for that. And I think I have been not giving myself the due respect to allow myself to just not do it if I don't love it. We're at 35. So, yeah, it's not a particularly interesting rant, I guess. I could be more interesting about it, but what would be the point in that? I guess views, right? But I don't know, as a postpartum single solo parent, like who happens to have only had dates with men lately, but who is not exclusively into men, which is probably my problem. Yeah. I'm like trying to process that without cracking up as I do these squats and like keep my form because the more I think about it, the more nuts it is. Yeah. I just need to like actually put myself first in that space. And I think I have been for the most part, which meant not dating for the most part. And it's kind of ridiculous that that's true. you would think you'd be able to reasonably date and communicate with other people, and that you would still be able to feel equally prioritized, you know, that you prioritize yourself, that you care about another person. Those two things don't have to be mutually exclusive. But then people always have a way of proving you wrong. And I have a way of letting them. So, we're at 75, by the way. I don't know. I should probably change the title of this live to what the actual fuck is the deal with people. Because I wasn't even out of the dating game for a full year. And immediately ran into garbage so quickly. And I didn't even meet most of the people who were acting like trash human beings. Thankfully. But like, what emboldens people to be so shitty? I can't fathom it. I can't think to myself, yes, I'd like to treat someone like dog shit, you know? There's no amount of social disempowerment that would lead me to treat someone else like they don't count as a human. But I also think about the fact that to many, I'm not really a human. Like, in addition to being a lady, by the way, I'm at 100 squats and I'm done. I'm done in so many ways right now. In addition to being a lady, I'm black. So some people automatically, I guess, believe that like other women are better. Literally based on, you know, bias, narratives that they've been told, isolated incidents that they've personally had, and others. But it doesn't make any sense, right? It's not sensible. It's not reasonable. But it's what we wind up with. And I don't know. I'm bloody wiped out by it. Truly. Just gonna reset my little ticker. No. And the thing is, I'm done saying I hate it here. I love it here. I love being alive. I love being a person who treats other people decently. I love love. And having my daughter taught me how much I love love. What I hate, and this might make me cry to say out loud, but what I hate is the blatant and insistent disregard for other people. And I've always hated it because it's never made sense. And I'm crying because I'm sad, which is like a soft thing to do, whatever, I don't care. Someone could say that's weak. I don't care. People deserve better than most give. And what I have noticed from myself and my personal experience And this is gonna sound, sad or maybe to some made up, but unfortunately I cannot make this up. To reflect on my own experience, it's the people who act like they want to be there for the rest of your life that will treat you the absolute worst. And it does lead you to wonder, how are you supposed to find out if somebody does? And what does that actually look like? Because it's not going to be one thing. There's so many games that people play by themselves and use you as a proxy to make it happen in real life. And I've had people say god awful racist things to me in the last 2 months online, on dating apps. And I just think to myself, why are you talking to me? Why are you here? Just go away. You can just leave. You can just not talk to me. So people are choosing to find someone who fits a particular aesthetic, right? A certain look that helps them carry out some fantasy, and they will play the entire thing out on a human being. And I've been really strong in catching most of the bullshit before I run into the person in real life or spend too much time. Sometimes not. But in many cases, yes. And I just keep thinking to myself, oh, this is why I was a virgin until I was 20, 21. Because there's nothing out here that I have run into that has made not being one worth it. Emotionally. Physically, sure, absolutely. Very rich sex life. But the cost has been objectification and less than human treatment by other people who know for a fact you're a person and don't care. And this video might be too slow for people to watch. I'm sorry. But for someone who's gonna see it later and maybe hang out with me while I think about this, thanks. Because it's not a good YouTube video. It's way more like a video diary that I hope no one actually watches. No matter how I think about it, and no matter how I try to play it out, no, I don't regret the decisions that I've made in my life. But I wish there was, I don't know, a way to live with them more easily. Yeah. I really do wish for that. but I don't think there really is. I think the act of living with them is what makes it easier. The practice. But I'm not very well practiced. Or maybe I'm very well practiced and I'm tired and I need to take a break. Probably the latter. Well, I think I've given myself enough time to sit with this and probably sit with it some more on my own. But for now, I think I'm going to take a break and reflect on the things that matter most to me and stay focused on those. Because I do love it here. And if I have to share the space with some people who don't mind behaving in ways that are pretty shitty, that's not my business. But what I do about it is. So for now, I'll say goodbye, and I will see you real soon in the next one.